A time so deep in the past, it feels like a dream. Now, what if I told you that 12,000 years ago, in this prehistoric world, hunter-gatherers built something that defies everything we thought we knew about them? Welcome to Göbekli Tepe. Located on a windswept hilltop in southeastern Turkey, this site is not just old. It's ancient on a scale that's hard to grasp. We're talking about a structure that predates the Great Pyramids of Giza by a staggering 7,000 years. Stonehenge? Göbekli Tepe is twice as old. It's the oldest known temple on Earth, a place that existed long before the dawn of civilization as we define it. They were covered in intricate carvings of animals, cunning foxes, slithering snakes, powerful lions, and soaring vultures. There are also abstract symbols and depictions of human-like figures, their meanings lost to time, a silent language from a forgotten world. This discovery shattered our understanding of the past. The conventional wisdom was that complex religion and monumental architecture could only arise after humans settled down, invented agriculture, and formed large communities. But Göbekli Tepe flips that timeline on its head. There's no evidence of settlement here. No houses, no hearths, no signs of daily life. The people who built this place were nomadic hunter-gatherers. This wasn't a city, it was a sanctuary, a sacred meeting point. This raises a mind-bending question. Did religion lead to civilization and not the other way around? Did the need to come together to build this massive spiritual center actually spark the agricultural revolution? The sheer effort involved is staggering. How did people with only rudimentary stone tools quarry, transport, and erect these colossal pillars? The coordination, the planning, the shared belief system required to pull this off suggests a level of social organization far more sophisticated than we ever imagined for that era. Let's take a closer look at the pillars themselves. Many are not just randomly placed. They exhibit incredible precision. Some researchers have pointed out potential astronomical alignments, suggesting that Göbekli Tepe might have also served as a prehistoric observatory. Imagine our distant ancestors gathered under a canopy of stars, using these very stones to track the cosmos, to mark the seasons, and to connect with the heavens. The knowledge embedded in this site is profound, a testament to the intellectual and spiritual depth of its creators. And the carvings are a story in themselves. They're not just decorations. Each animal may have represented a specific tribe, a spiritual entity, or a character in a grand cosmic myth. The vulture, for instance, appears frequently. In many ancient cultures across the region, vultures were associated with death in the sky, believed to carry the souls of the deceased to the afterlife. Could these pillars be part of a complex funeral rite, a place where the living communed with the dead? One of the most enigmatic aspects of the reliefs is the headless human figure, often surrounded by vultures. This has led to theories about sky burials, where bodies were left exposed to be consumed by birds of prey. The pillars themselves, with their T-shape, are widely interpreted as stylized human forms, perhaps representing revered ancestors or divine beings watching over the sacred rituals performed within the circles. Then we have the ultimate mystery. After centuries of use, for reasons we may never know, the creators of Göbekli Tepe did something extraordinary. They deliberately and carefully buried their magnificent temple under tons of earth, preserving it perfectly for millennia. Why? Why would a society invest so much energy into creating something so grand, only to hide it from the world? Was it to protect it? Was it a ritual act, marking the end of an era or a belief system? Or did they believe the temple had served its purpose and needed to be put to rest? The site was buried so meticulously that it created the artificial hill on which it was rediscovered. It's as if they wanted it to be found, thousands of years later, by us. The discovery of Göbekli Tepe in the 1990s was more than just another archaeological find. It was a revolution. It forced us to tear up the old textbooks and start fresh. It proved that the journey of humanity is far more complex and fascinating than we ever dreamed. The people of Göbekli Tepe were not the simple, primitive cavemen of popular imagination. They were visionaries. They were architects, artists, astronomers, and engineers. They possessed a rich spiritual life and a profound connection to the world around them. Göbekli Tepe isn't just a collection of old stones. It's a message from our deepest past. It tells us that the human quest for meaning, for connection, and for the divine is one of our oldest instincts. It's a reminder that before we built cities of brick and mortar, we first built temples of spirit and stone. This is not just a place older than history. It might just be the place where history truly began. What other secrets does our planet hold, buried just beneath the surface? The story of Göbekli Tepe is still being written, with each new excavation revealing another piece of the puzzle. It challenges us, inspires us, and connects us to our shared human heritage in a powerful way. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time. If you found this as fascinating as we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the mysteries of the past.